5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at this thinning hair. 42 years old, 41. I don't keep track. Anyway, let's get on with what we got to get on with. So what I've been doing is pulling up all of the moments. Now I uploaded this Google Drive, or this Google document. Maybe that's helpful. But I want to give a little bit further explanation without text. So I just screenshotted some things and then I added the links of where these came from. This is just describing what they're talking about, the reserve pack. With Top Shot, you really have to look at the wording that they use because there's a lot of nuance in there. So one of the things that jumped out at me, and I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, as I said, there's 10,000 Series 1 reserve packs, right? And so that's loaded with 1 of the 1,000 and then 3 of the 3 of the others. So if we did the math, that's not that many, right? It's not that many moments over. I think in the base set there's 287 overall moments minus the 1,000. Of course, they're not all equal. It's like 150 maybe per moment is going to be released over the next 18 months. So I wouldn't worry too much. But I wanted to see where these packs or where these moments were, and a lot of you miss updates, and they don't really update the updates. So Eastern Conference and Western Conference Finals, they will be burned. They will be destroyed. That's the rares, right? Now, they didn't say anything about the moments within them, so obviously they're going to be moved. We're going to look at that in a second. All right, they're going to be moved into other packs. Okay, so what I did was, as I went through and I looked at the drop, again, I included the pack list, the announcement, as well as the spreadsheet that they made. They're very tricky with their spreadsheets. They didn't, as you can see here, Cam Reddish, John Collins, Herder is here, whereas here it says Cam Reddish, Herder, and Collins. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if they were sloppy, but it's almost impossible, unless I wanted to do it manually, to go through. And some of these, at least, are by team. Other ones, they weren't, so I went through manually and put them in order. And again, I don't know if they did this on purpose or if it was like an oversight, but it's really hard to track where all these are. And then the other one that stuck out to me was with stripes, because if you look at it, the percentage is really low. And you see here, Usman says that they're going to hold these, and then they will be in sealed packs, which will be sold on the marketplace at a further date. Right? And so I wanted to look at these individually and see where they were. And so when we look at the with stripes, as we can see above, this is a moment of Kyrie Irving's S1 Steel. These are still in those packs. So that leads me to believe that they will release these packs at some further point. When, I do not know. They have not made an announcement. I have been going through and reading the Discord. I'm having real big problems with the Discord right now, and I can't figure out. I have to keep writing customer service. I keep getting kicked out of it. I don't know why. I can't write anybody. I don't know what's wrong. Something wrong with my phone number. Hopefully I get that fixed out today. Now, this is from the Eastern, these were from the Eastern Conference Finals. And I didn't check the Western, but they probably are the same. This is a Daniel Theus S1 block, which was featured in the Eastern Conference Finals, which I just said we're going to. The rares will be burned. You can see these are hidden in packs, but they're non-specified. You can see here it's got the with the strip logo. These don't have a logo, which leads me to believe that these might be the packs that they've already loaded with the moments. Now you look over here, Got Game has quite a few that are unreleased. I think it's 33% were only bought up. So some are in the Got Game packs and some are not. They're just minted, right? And then some are owned by Top Shot, right? So there's the Top Shot the Top Shot Top Shot profile where they have their ownership. And so they can move these in and out and take them out of a pack and put them into packs. That's not a problem. But I'm just going on what they said. Now the Got Game, if I go back and I look at the Got Game, which I pulled last night, it says here, for Got Game packs, moments that might possibly not be sold, will they be burned? And Alan says they will be held, and then undescript, and then Dottie goes on to talk about some of the moments within there, the 1000, which we already saw in their, when Top Shot was talking in their release. So he says, you know, not all of them are the 1000s. Gillis, Teague, Ibaka, Rondo, and those will be put into the packs. Some kind of auction later. This is February. But here it says held. Now, I don't know exactly what that means. I couldn't find drop 2 and 3. Again, I don't know if they do this on purpose. When I wrote some people in Discord, some of the Top Shot people, they said, it's a surprise. Whatever that means. Thanks. I don't like surprises when I've got thousands and thousands of dollars invested in product, right? I don't think that that's always the best way. It is interesting if, and it's kind of fun and surprising, and if you do due diligence, maybe you can profit, right? But a lot of people are new, and it's a bit unfair. So, yeah, that's just kind of the breakdown here, right? I wanted to show you the differences here of what they look like within. So if you have a moment that you would like pulled, I can always do that. That's something that I like to do. I do work on gifts because this takes a bit of time. So if you want to help me and help me continue to pull some of this stuff and look at it, you can do it yourself, right? You just go onto Crypto Slam and look at some of it. You can also just go into the Top Shot website. You can do keyword Google searches of any of these packs. I don't know if there's much more. If I really wanted to go into it, I could maybe look at, you know, an individual moment, and then I can kind of break down and look into where each of them are to sort of guess where and when they're going to come out. But again, I don't see a huge influx of moments coming into the market. You know, 150, maybe 200. The variances are hard because every count is different, but I don't see a ton. With the strip, they're going to stay in there. The Got Game is the biggest one because there was a lot of moments in there. But if they re-release the Got Game, you know, what was it? There was 4,000. So there's 4,000, about 20,000 packs, right? And so that's a lot. And only 30% sold. And so there's a lot of these still in those packs or out of those packs. And I'd have to go through individually and look. But right now it looks like they kind of pick and choose which ones they pulled and which ones are still in packs. I would imagine they're going to pull out quite a few and reuse those later. Or we could be way off base and they'll just do the Got Game packs and sell those on a marketplace in the future. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I try to keep it under 10 minutes. I'm trying to work on something else. What am I working on? 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 This. I don't think it's super interesting right now. These are the top accounts, and I've added a link to their top accounts, the top buyers and the top sellers, as well as a link. A lot of people are wondering, well, like, what should I buy? We all kind of know that Turtle Tuxedo loves to sell. So maybe it's not a good idea to buy some of the moments that he owns the most of. I've bought a couple of them. I've noticed that they will hold when things aren't selling. They'll sell as many as they can. Once there's a spike, then they back off and they allow it to move up, right? So it's kind of hard to say. I follow Shark at times and J-May because they'll just go in and buy tons. And if you can get in the beginning of when they start doing their buys, maybe you can get a decent deal and get on the low before they buy 50 of one moment. That's it. So I'm going to work on this. I don't know. We'll see. That's all, though. That's all I got for you. That's it. I'll shut up now. That's all I got to say. Peace.